if you've watched the news or even watched anyone on social media, you've probably noticed that a lot of people are talking about a potential recession in 2023 or even as soon as November of 2022. My name is Rachel Pedersen, and we're going to talk a little bit about this up-and-coming recession, what I'm doing to prepare for the 2023 recession, and ways that you can actually prepare your business and yourself in order to absolutely crush it during the recession. Now, recently, the Fitch ratings actually said that it expects the US to fall into a recession in the spring of 2023 or the second quarter. Now, something that's worth noting is they do expect that it'll be more of a downturn. It'll be relatively mild by historical standards. So a lot of people have been saying, is it going to be a depression? Is this going to be the next Great Depression? And so far, it's not looking like it's going to be. However, even in times of downturn and recession, you want to make sure that your business, your team, your clients, and you and your family are supported and set up for success. So let's dive on into 10 ways that I'm preparing for the 2023 recession. Number 1, have more small ticket offers. This is called the lipstick effect. Essentially, whenever we go into times of tough financial or economic seasons, basically what happens is people still are going to spend money on small things that give them the win, the dopamine hit, the feel good. And so when people can't afford high ticket offerings or high ticket done for you services, they're going to be looking for small ticket offers, kind of do it yourself, guides, templates, packs, bundles, etc. So we're going to be working on many of these to follow the lipstick effect. By the way, in case you're curious, do Google the lipstick effect. It's really, really fascinating. Number 2, market to the ultra affluent. There's an incredible book by Dan Kennedy. It has a ridiculously long title, and I can never remember the titles of his books, so we're going to pull it up right now. It is called No BS Marketing to the Affluent. No holds barred kick, but take no prisoners guide to getting really rich. Now, I read this book several years ago, and it talked a lot about the ultra affluent and how when we go through difficult financial seasons, the ultra affluent don't really face the effects of it. They don't experience a dip in their finances. They're ultimately able to spend the same amounts as they have in the past, if not more, because now they're able to scoop up more things when prices drop. So I'm going to 10 out of 10 recommend that you offer a super high ticket version of whatever you're offering to the ultra affluent audience, or even the affluent audience, because they're not affected in the same way by financial downturns. The way that we're doing this is we're focusing more on our consulting offers, which start at $117,000 and go up to $500,000 per year. And the truth is, that's one of my favorite offers that we provide. If you are someone who is watching this and you actually want to learn more about that, check out beneath this video. We've got actually an application. It's simple woohoo, but then I would actually speak with you if you are someone that we would want to work with. Number 3, this is a big thing. A quote from Henry Ford goes like this: "A man who stops advertising to save money is like a man who stops the clock to save time." So I'm going to 10 out of 10 recommend that you market your business, even if everything in you is afraid, even if doubt creeps in, even if you start to wonder, can anyone in the world afford my services? It feels like everyone is, tight on cash. It might just be actually your local network, the networks you've been a part of, people in your current sphere of influence. It's probably time to get into a new sphere. Now, a great way to do that is to recognize that now's a time for you to actually take advantage of the fact that a lot of people are giving up on marketing their businesses, whether that's with paid traffic or organic traffic. Now is the time to double down on either, or even both. Number 4, double check your softwares and memberships. It's time to cull any that don't provide you with growth, guidance, or mega time saving. Sometimes just by nature, we accumulate memberships and don't realize that we're spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars each year on things that don't actually support us with growth. One case in point is sometimes I'll take a look at how many different channels we have or different packages, and I'll be like, so we have Paramount, Hulu, Netflix, HBO, sports network, and cable. This is a little ridiculous, and we'll just call a few and take a break from some of them just to save some money. There was one time where we actually looked at our P&L sheet of all of the software and memberships that we had and realized that we were spending an additional $1,600 a month on software that we didn't really need. So it's a really great way for you to kind of just cut back on some unnecessary expenditures. And you might only find a little bit of savings there, but that's okay. It's worth it because you only want to focus your spend on things that provide you with growth, guidance, especially towards growth, and mega time saving. Number 5, focus on growth for businesses. This is a time where businesses are going to be looking for keywords, case studies, examples, and wins that directly correlate to growth. This is not a time for fluffy, look at how great this ad campaign is. Right now is a time where people are going to want to see results. So really focus your marketing around the results you've gotten your clients, whether that's results in growth of following or results of lead gen, the number of appointments that they've booked directly from your services. Growth and results are going to be the key words when it comes to clients. And if you can, talking about the ROI that you generate is going to be huge when you are marketing to businesses. Now, number 6, on the flip side, let's talk about marketing towards people. People are going to be looking for something that provides them with an escape or something that makes them feel good, something that is a relief from just kind of the tension or the fear that they're hearing 24/7. And so if you can provide them with something that's feel good, even if you have to develop a new product or a new line, it's going to be really powerful because people are looking for things that kind of distract or give them that escape from the everyday mundane recession talk. Maybe they've just spent the whole day at work and they experienced a lot of layoffs or the fear of layoffs. So when they come home, they're going to want to experience something that reminds them, oh yeah, life is good. Number 7, look for opportunity when others give up. Now, this one is huge because I've noticed that anytime that there's a financial dip, a lot of people say, you know what, actually, I don't really want to do this whole business thing. So a little bit of a setback kind of discourages some people from building their businesses, building their dreams, which is totally fine. Some people say, at this point, I just want the safety net and security of a job. And that's okay. But if you can stick with what you're doing and really push through when other people give up, there's going to be a lot more room for client opportunities. There's going to be more room for customers, consumers. There's going to be room when even big companies that overspend, suddenly their margins are shrunk down to nothing, and before you know it, they go bust. So there's an opportunity anytime that there's a recession for you to say, you know what, I'm going to stick the course. I'm going to make this happen. And I'm going to stand out when everyone else gives up. There's a really, really powerful time frame of recessions. They're not good times for most people, but there is a silver lining for business owners. So I want to recommend that as you see other people drop out and say, I can't do this anymore, I'm going to get a job, I'm just going to be done with this, that's a sign that it's time for you to keep going because there is so much opportunity the more people drop out. Number 8, advertising costs are going to go down. This always happens every single time there's an economic issue or a financial recession or downturn. So if possible, one of the things I recommend is setting aside a budget of $5 a day for ads to build your email list. Whereas, we've been paying $3, $7, some people are paying as high as $11 per lead. This is your opportunity to scoop up cheaper leads because with less people spending on ads, it means that their inventory is going to be up. You're going to be able to, grab some prime real estate, jump on in there and really maximize your ad budget. Number 9, tap into your grit and get scrappy, resourceful. This is something I love to do. So for example, let's say we want to grow and we're in a recession. I'm actually going to intentionally craft new offers, new products, new things that can support, or new marketing materials that can support the times that we're in so that we pull in the right audience. For example, I might create like an AIDA ad, which is attention, interest, desire, action. And what happens with that is I'm going to craft it around the fact that we're going through a recession and that growth is really important. Now, this could be used either for, bringing in people to our products, our low ticket offers, or to our high ticket offers, just depending on the messaging and the way that we record it. I'm going to record and create a lot more content on my phone. I'm going to be working with less premium resources. So we're going to get really scrappy, tap into grit. It's a big thing that's really powerful. There's something powerful about when we tap into resourceful mode. And I'm going to recommend that 10 out of 10. You might even want to write those words down and put them on your computer, grit and resourceful. Number 10, 5 minutes of bravery per day. Take creative risks on social media. This sometimes is going to require you to say, okay, I got to muster up everything I've got for just 5 minutes. Do the bold things on social media or in Facebook groups that scared you previously. This is a really powerful way to honestly stand out, because some people allow fear to discourage them from taking action, but you can actually funnel fear into becoming a really powerful motivator. And it's something I recommend 10 out of 10. Just say, you know what? I'll start my workday after I get my 5 minutes of bravery done. And then I know I can sleep well knowing I put something out there that in the past maybe I wouldn't have had the gumption to do. But you're going to have more eyeballs, more viewers, more consumers, people who want to see that type of content, especially as a lot of people kind of go head down and don't think about, creating content for social media. So there's a huge opportunity for you and for me as well. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please feel free to ask your questions below in the comments. And if you want to check out some of the resources we have in the bio beneath this video, you will see that there are tons of ways that you can take full advantage of supporting businesses and people through the 2023 recession. I'll catch you later. Bye for now.